Hey guys, so today Sasha is over and right now we are trying to do the TikTok tattoos. So what we did is we have our sheet of paper and we printed them off. We got like free stickers, like black and white stickers, VSCO stickers offline. We printed them. Now we're going to cut them off and then we're going to spray them with like perfume. And then you put them in water for 3 minutes and then you take them out, spray them again and put them on your arm and then they're supposed to hopefully come off. So we're going to try that right now. Okay, so I cut my heart out and so now I'm going to take this perfume and I'm going to soak it in perfume. Oh my gosh, the glitter, Sasha.
Really? I didn't use that one.
I decided to use the one with the glitter. Okay. And now I'm going to take my bowl and just add a little bit of water to it. And then I'm going to put it in the bowl. Just leave it soak for 3 minutes. Sasha, can I get 3 minutes up on your phone? Oh, you did. So right now it's going. And we'll show you when we try it. Putting it on her hand and then spraying more perfume on it. So hopefully it works. Okay, so I put the same heart one that I did, but I put it on my ankle and it actually worked. So that might soak for a little longer. We just watched a video and it said for like about, I think it said like 3 to 5 minutes in hot water. We didn't do hot water, but mine soaked for longer than 3 minutes. So look, I'm going to show you. Look, it like actually almost worked. It was like pretty close. So, okay, so it kind of worked. So I did a peppa on my arm, but like it's a half peppa. So like it kind of works. So now I'm doing another one on my wrist. Sasha's tried. Was your half elephant?
Oh, I washed it off.
So that washed off, but I'm trying a couple more. She's got like this Saturn and some stars. So hopefully some of them work. Okay guys, so one of them actually worked. Like look at this one on my wrist. Like it legit worked. Okay, hey guys, so for the video, like you could see when we actually did the tattoos, but I just went back and realized that my explanation wasn't that clear. So right now I'm gonna like tell you guys how to do it, exactly how I did it, how I got the waves to work on my wrist, and then as well I'll just put the TikTok at the end if you'd like to watch that. So let's get on with it, guys. So for the explanation on the tattoos, I'm going to start at the very start with picking your tattoo. So I choose to do the black ones because I don't think the colored ink transfers as well from the paper than the black ink does. So I find, and also the black ink has like a different aesthetic to it. It looks really cute. Okay, so the first thing is I'm going to do a little screen recording on my phone, and so you guys can see it. Alright. 3. Alright guys, so first thing is I'm just on Google Docs, plain document, like just right there, click on it. Plain, nothing to it. And then I went on to Google here, well Safari, and the first thing I looked up was Redbubble stickers. So there's lots of them here to choose from. I find the ones with thicker ink are a lot easier to use than the thin ink so that it transfers better. Like in the picture, like the peppa one I did, it had nice thick ink around the edges, so it transferred really well. And I did do the sun, but it's half worked because I didn't quite figure out yet. So what I do is I just copy it and then I go back to the docs and I paste it. So I do it on the phone because I find it's easier to get to images, copy them, and put them on the document. And then you go to your computer and you can edit the sizes and things like that, and then you print them. So now I'm going to show you how to do one. Okay guys, so this is one of the tattoos that's left from last time. It's like this, oh, upside down. It's the Saturn one with the stars. So the only thing is some of the ink is really thin on this one, but it half worked on Sasha. So I'm not actually going to put it on me right now, but I'll show you guys how I did it and I'll tell you how I did it basically. Okay, so what I did is you take your image, you cut it out. Also, heads up, if you're printing off an image with words, make sure you reverse the image when you go. So get it on your phone and then go to your computer and you have to flip the image or reverse it. So that's why also it's easier with the phone. So if you take the image instead of copying it, you can save to photos and you can go on apps and you can reverse the image, because when you print it off and when you put it on your skin, it's going to flip again. So if it's the right way, when you put it on, it'll be the wrong way. So we did that, and some of the images were flipped, but that's okay. We never ended up using the words because they never ended up working. Okay, so you take your image, and then what you do is you have to get hot water and put some into a bowl. And so you take any like body spray, perfume. I use this one from Bath & Body Works, and it has shimmer in it. So you take your picture and the spray, you spray a ton of it on the front side and the back side to help it like seep off the paper. And you put it in the hot water. It says to do it for 3 minutes, but I did it more about like 5 to 10 minutes because in between I was cutting out other images anyway. So you do that and you let it sit. So then when you take it out, the paper shouldn't be like really stiff like it is now. It should be really loose the way wet paper is. So it should be super flimsy and feel like you're about to rip the paper. So then once you take it out, you spray both sides again with your perfume or a mist of any choice. Spray front and back again, and then you spray your arm or the spot where you'd like to do it. And then you apply the tattoo ink side down. Make sure you know that's ink side down, because if it's on the other side, the ink isn't going to transfer onto your skin. And it's not permanent or anything. It doesn't go in your skin. It just like rests on your skin like the little temporary tattoos we used to use when we were kids. So after you put it on and it's soaked there and you have perfume on it and it's on your arm, then you take a wet cloth. I used the same thing, the hot water, and you press it against your arm and hold it there for about 1.5 to 3 minutes. And then after that, you take off the cloth, you spray your arm again with the tattoo still on it. You spray it again and soak it, and then after that, you let it dry. Once it dries completely, all the ink off the paper should release off and be on your arm. And then after that, it says it's supposed to last a week, but mine, after I did it, I got in the pool and it was already coming off, but it still looked really good, and it did work, but it doesn't last as long as they think it does. Okay guys, so I hope that explanation was really helpful, and now I'm just gonna throw the TikTok in there, so here we go.
Go again. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay guys, so I hope this tutorial was really helpful on how to do the TikTok tattoos. And it does take a lot of time to get it right and get it exactly right. So it's really just a trial and error kind of thing to get all of the ink off on the paper and to be on your arm. And so if you liked this tutorial, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.